Do you have burning questions in your mind right now? How do I predict my cash flow gaps? How much do I need to break even? Will I need to dip into my savings? Or maybe even how much can I pay myself? If you don't have clear visibility or clarity on your cash flow, then I have a simple solution for you. I want you to use an app called Float, which does heavy lifting for you so that you have clear visibility of your cash flow. I'm not affiliated with the app. You can go ahead and try after watching this video. They offer 14 days trial. I'll put the link in the description below. I'm going to share a bit more about the app, the backstory of the app, and then I'm going to dive into the features, what it can do for you, and also some fun facts about the app which you may not know. So, with all that intention, with helping you to succeed in your business. So, let's move on. Hi, I'm Shishir. I'm financial scaling coach for female coaches, consultants, and industry experts with business growth mindsets that are ambitious and they want to scale the business fast so that they can have more personal income by using business as a vehicle. If that sounds like your thing, then don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss out on future new videos. To help my tribe better, in January 2020, I set out to interview 100 female entrepreneurs to find out the biggest pains as well as the biggest challenges so that I can actively help them. While talking to 25 source female entrepreneurs across different geographies and niches over the last 11 months, I found out that most female entrepreneurs do not have financial know how and financial tech skills. It's okay, no judgment here. We all have strengths and weaknesses. I guess that's what makes us a human. So if you are in this group and you have a spreadsheet to keep track of what's going on cash flow wise, this app can be a solution for you. Keep watching because I'm going to share with you what it can do for you in more detail. Float origin story. What is Float? Float has an interesting story to tell. In 2010, Colin Hewitt, a digital marketing agency owner, was really struggling to maintain an accurate and usable cash flow forecasting data for his agency business. And he was putting raw information from accounting software. He was manually updating in Excel, and he was really struggling to keep the information updated. With the unmanageable and complicated spreadsheet, he knew that he needed to create a better solution for not only for his business but also for business owners, entrepreneurs around the world. And he did. He did create a solution. It's called Float. Now the Float has evolved from complicated spreadsheet into software that helps businesses around the world to make informed decisions about their cash position. Over the past decade, Float has integrated with Free Agent, Zero, and Cookies Online and has received multiple awards like Zero Emerging Add-ons. How can you use Float? Using Float is simple. If you use spreadsheet to track your cash flow, instead of using accounting software, you can just copy and paste spreadsheet into Float and that will create a budget or forecast for you. How awesome is that? Not only this, if you use accounting software such as Cookies Online, Zero, or Free Agent, it can integrate with the accounting software and that will help you to create budget or forecast based on previous period data. The previous period can be last month, last quarter, last year. Once you have reconciled, in other words, allocated payments that's come in from your clients and also payments that gone out to your suppliers from a certain date, from that date onwards, Float creates a cash flow forecast based on what's expected to come from your clients and what you're expecting to pay to your suppliers based on due date of the invoices. If you have new information in hand based on credit control or you intend to pay your suppliers on a different date, then you can amend the due dates accordingly and Float will recreate and revise your cash flow forecast automatically for you. And this way, then you can, when the period ends that you have set aside, you can track the actual versus budget and find out the variance, and which is really helpful. I'll add the link in the description below of the demo video, which is around 35 minutes long, to find out more in detail how it all works. Float app features what it can do for you. Float can help entrepreneurs on several counts. Here are some of those. Visual aspect. If you hate spreadsheet, then you like this software because it is so visual, and instead of getting bogged down into numbers, you can see it as a nice graph. I believe creative female entrepreneurs will find it especially helpful. Easy to use as a business owner. You don't have to be a finance person to be able to use Float. It is designed for business owners like you because it has a business version attached to it. It's for more than business owners like you, more than a finance person. The software itself is not tech savvy. It's very simple to use. So if you are not tech savvy, it's okay. It will help you to make crucial financial decisions in your business, like measuring cash runaway, building scenarios like what if, best case scenario, and worst case scenario, and also doing exercise like whether you can afford to do something or not. Anytime and anywhere, because Float is an online software, you have the convenience of using it anytime, anywhere. This comes in very handy for busy entrepreneurs like you who is wearing multiple hats and needs to be in different location doing different things, and you want to have clarity and control in your cash flow at all times on a real-time basis. Saves time. Float syncs with accounting software such as Zero, Cubis Online Free Agent, from which you can pull in the data to prepare cash flow budget or forecast, which will help you save a lot of time doing it rather than doing it manually, updating the spreadsheet, which are also prone to errors. Helps in decision making. More than anything, it helps you to make crucial decisions in your business which are based on facts and not gut feeling. You can get real time information which helps you to make informed decisions based on current data. It helps you to have control in your cash flow by spotting cash flow gaps as well as cash flow surpluses well in advance. And this is really powerful because when you have control in your cash flow, you have a control in your business. There are some of the features like you can plan scenarios in minutes. You can build what if scenarios like worst case scenario, most likely scenario, best case scenario. And once you do that, you can export that into CSV or PDF file. You can plan up to 3 years. You can version it. You can track it. You can import data to do that. You can do all kinds of things. If I need to cover all of these, then I'll probably need another 45 minutes to do that. So I suggest you go ahead and check their demo video to find out in their website how it all works in detail for you, so that you have more clarity on the features that it has to offer, that whether it is the right fit for you in your business. Float app pricing. The pricing starts from essential £39 per month going up to £165 per month for enterprise level. If you are a small business owner, I think essential package will be sufficient for you. For middle tier package, you also get staff training, and if you're going for the enterprise level, you also have a dedicated account manager. Float app alternatives. Float is one of the leading cash flow apps, but there are alternatives like Fluidly, Cashflow Tool, Pulse, Brydon. You can go out and check their website. I made a video around the top cash flow apps and a brief overview of these apps. You can watch the video by clicking somewhere on the video. 4 things you didn't know about Float. Number 1. Soon after starting, Float received £5,000 from Edinburgh University, and since then it has received £2.5 million funding as of date. Number 2. Float founder Gordon Hayward's first company was called If Looks Could Kill, and he ran it for about 10 years before he sell it, and it focuses his attention on Float full time. Number 3. To stay in black, in other words, keeping the cash flow positive, Colin had to tweak the pricing often. He said in an interview that getting the pricing right for Float wasn't always easy. He said in an interview on Profit Well that pricing can be a delicate act between keeping your customers who are small business owners and your product accessible to them, while also maintaining a clear path to upsell for larger customers. And number 4, in 2020, Float started its first office in Australia using their latest seed round. This is Float's first office outside Edinburgh, Scotland. If you got value from this video, then like it and share it. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss out on future new videos, which I publish every Tuesday at 4 p.m. GMT. Your comments are my oxygen, so don't forget to comment below. I respond to them all. Now, I would like to turn over to you. Do you already use Cashflow software, or do you plan to start using one? Let me know by leaving a comment below. Hey everyone, I just want to thank you so much for sticking with me and being part of the journey. I started my YouTube journey in April 2020. That when I was trying to help a few of my clients, they all had the same question about the cash flow, and so I thought like, okay, if I can provide help to about 10, 15, 20 of them, then I can also help others because I was saying the same thing to them, same advice to them during the time of coronavirus crisis. What do I do in the middle of crisis? You see, and I had the same answer for them. This is how my YouTube journey started in the first place, and here I am at the end of December that we're now, and so thank you so much for sticking with me. And for me, you're not like a subscriber, like a number of digits, but I see you as the person behind who you are, and all the comments and emails that I get from you, that I get so much inspired from to create more videos for you. So the 2021 is going to be awesome, that I'm going to release and content a day, which is that I'm going to give you an idea a day to help you to improve cash flow, improve profit in the business, so that you can make a bigger difference to you personally as well as loved ones around you. So I wish you Merry Christmas, Happy New Year in advance, and I wish you all health, wealth, and happiness. I look forward to joining up in 2021.